Good morning, YouTube. I hope you all are blessed and highly favored. For those who don't know, my name is Dee Sova, and I am a life coach, a CDL trainer here at Prime Inc. Here's our training pad. And I just wanted to encourage you this morning to keep pushing, whatever that means for you. This is a very spontaneous live, guys, and I just wanted you to come on a walk with me, simply because if you've been following me recently, you'll know that I've been in the trucking industry for 32 years, and I lost my husband last year. And there are some things that are very practical that I did to get to where I am right now. Um, One of them was I had to overcome the feelings associated with grieving. That was a real challenge for me because I just bled so bad for my husband and not even really understanding how this could happen to such a wonderful person. He was a really good man, treated me like a queen every single day. I was used to having him, and not having him, not seeing his face, not holding him and hugging him, all of these things were just overwhelming. I finally found someone who made me happy. And so, what I learned from that is that people come into your life for a season and for a reason, whether it's your spouse, your child, your best friend. Nothing is guaranteed in life. And so instead of taking it as I lost this person, I want you to keep the faith and realize that they came into your life for a reason. And the timing of God has nothing to do with your feelings around it right now. I know that I am strong. And so there's some very practical things that I did. I started changing the way I looked at it. I started changing the way that I talked about my loss. I started professing what I wanted to experience and what I am experiencing right now. I started claiming that a year ago. And I told myself that when I get to the other side of this, I'm going to help a lot of people. And so that is my ultimate goal, is to help people to get through the pain of loss, the pain of grief. When I was over the road, I was counseling people on various topics. And so I could imagine what it is to be on the road right now and experiencing loss. Um, the good news about being on the road is driving is therapeutic. You've got all this beautiful scenery around you. Like right now, I'm driving, walking around the training pad, but I remember when I was over the road, I used to take walks at rest areas. You're seeing all these amazing views, and it does something for your state of mind. And instead of thinking about how sad you are about that loss, I want you to start thinking about how much and how thankful you are that that person came into your life. They came into your life for a reason and for a season, and what they brought into your life. What are the happy things that you remember most? Maybe there's something funny that they used to do. Sorry for the noise. I am on the training pad. Let me pass this truck. But maybe while you are driving your truck, you can think about something funny that they did, something that made you smile every single day, something that cheered you up. And every time you think about them, let that thought come to you and realize that they came into your life to add value to who you are. I know my husband did. My husband added value to my life. There are things that my husband was very good at. I'm not a morning person. My husband used to get up without an alarm and get the day started. It would be 5 o'clock in the morning, and he would say, "Half the day is gone." I'm learning how to organize my time. Um, he gave me a lot of positivity. You guys think that the positivity in my life came from me. It did not come from me. It came from having that man in my life and the way that he deposited love. I will never settle in another relationship ever again because he gave such good love to me. And I'm not just talking about physical love, I'm talking about mental, spiritual. We fed off of each other. And even though I don't have him to feed off of, all of those things that he deposited into my life in the form of love, I give that to other people. And so I had to learn to keep the faith in spite of the fact that I'm in so much pain and get my mind to a place where I see the value that he added to my life and that I continue the legacy that he left in the form of our love. So, how could I continue that? I can give to other people, I can be kinder to other people. I could expect that because he came into my life, I'm better for it. I really am. Yes, I miss him every single day. Yes, I pain when I think about it, the fact that he's not here. But at the same time, I'm filled with joy that God trusted me to have a person in my life that loved me so deeply. Like there was nothing this man would do or wouldn't do for me. Nothing. There's nothing. Now, people ask me all the time, was he a driver? Hi, Sinister. Um, was he a driver? No, he was not. My husband was retired. He worked for the same company for over 20 something years and took an early retirement to come out on the road with me. Now, a lot of times I didn't want to disclose that to people because that made him feel some type of way that I was the driver and he was on the truck. But what you did not see behind the scenes was all of the things he was doing, cooking, keeping the truck clean, doing simple maintenance on the truck, encouraging me, helping me to get to events and be prepared. He kept me organized. He kept my time um, to where I was able to be really focused on the major things, and he took care of all the minor things. And I don't know if you guys understand what that's like, but that is everything. It was life. And so he gave me life every single day. I now take that and I give it to other people. What is it about the person that you lost? Whether it's a parent, a child, a significant other, a job, what is it about the thing that you lost that is causing you to hold on to that thing so much that you can't focus? You got to get to a place where you're back focusing on living. I know that I was devastated that morning back in March. I was devastated, y'all. But from the very beginning, I told myself when I get to the other side, I'm going to help other people. And that's what I'm trying to do today. Even though my channel says Trucking Divas Rock, that's my business name. Um, I'm going to keep that channel because I don't want to just reach truckers, although I do. I want to reach people who are suffering and who are struggling to get to their next day. Now, let's talk about the loss of my child. When I lost my daughter, oh my God, that was very, oh, sorry for the interruption, but her grades reflected the fact that she wanted to be a doctor, right? And so for her to not be able to fulfill that dream was absolutely heartbreaking for me. And then my youngest daughter, they were best friends. And so I had to watch her go through the devastating loss of her sister. She was there when it happened. And when I lost her, I knew immediately that God was speaking to me because at that time in my life, I wasn't living right. I wasn't making good choices. I wasn't the best person. I was in my 30s and I was trying to figure out, what I wanted to do with my life. I was running around just doing all kinds of stuff, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, just all the wrong things I was doing. But I knew immediately when I lost my daughter, that was a wake up call for me. So that's the difference between losing my husband and losing my daughter. My husband's death was unexpected. My daughter's death was also unexpected, but I knew that it had purpose and it had meaning. So the reason it took me so long to get over the loss of my husband is because I couldn't figure out what was the meaning and what was the purpose. And so I just had to trust God. I've always been a person who meditates. I've always been a person who prays. So I had to bring myself back to that state because for months I wasn't doing any of that because I was trying to make sense of what happened. With my daughter's loss, I got involved with an organization called Mothers Against Drunk Driving because that was the issue that caused her death. And so it was very easy for me to find a support system around that cause, get involved with them, and become a spokesperson. And I did that for 10 years. But with my husband, there was no understanding as to why he was, gone. And so I've learned that God is never going to give you anything more than you can handle, no matter what it is that you lose. Whether it's a person or whether it's a thing, a business, a pet, a family member, whatever the thing is, he's never going to give you more than you can handle. Everything that is coming to you is working through you if you allow it to. And so that's how I'm choosing to live. And I'm learning that faith has a lot to do with how fast I'm getting to know me and I'm getting to know what God's plans are for me. That's what I'm pursuing right now. And that's what I'm pursuing right now. And right now to help people who are grieving, no matter what industry they're in. Thank you, Indigo. I appreciate it. But I'm okay. It's one day at a time. I'm a lot stronger than I was a year ago in March when my husband passed away. So I just wanted to encourage you guys while you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, know that it is not working against you and it is going to be okay. And I want you to think about everything you've ever gone through in your entire life. You made it to the other side, right? You got to get to the other side of this as well. And so with that said, the same strength and the same stamina that you had when you made it through that one thing that you lost, whether it was a job or whatever. You made it. You're still here. The fact that you're still here means that God is not done with you. You have a purpose that is bigger than what you can see right now. And so you got to get beyond your feelings surrounding the thing that you lost. If that means getting a counselor, get a counselor. If that means getting a coach, get a coach. But the goal is for you to be well and to be healthy so that you could finish the work that God has in store for you. Well, that being said, guys, I'm going to occasionally pop in here live because I believe that I am called to speak life into people's lives. And I always have been, and I'm not going to stop. I got off track a little bit when I lost my husband because it was such a devastating blow to my mind. But now I'm at the point where it's about helping you. And so continue to follow me. I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook as D Sova. I've got a coaching page called D Inspired Coach. I also have Trucking Divas Rock on both Instagram and on Facebook. I'm here on YouTube and I'm on TikTok as D Sova. And I'm always going to encourage you to live your blessed life. God has a purpose, even through the loss, even through all the turmoil, whether it's a career or a business, whatever the thing is, He has a purpose for you. And it's up to you to tap into that thing. Anyways, you guys have a blessed, wonderful day. I'm going to get back to my students. They'll be coming in a few minutes, and I'll be on this training pad. Y'all see it? Y'all see it. Welcome to Prime Inc. You have a blessed, wonderful day. I know, Sinister, I see you. We're going to have to get on the phone and talk, bro. I can't do it right now, but sometime this week we got to get on the phone and just talk to me. Anyways, I love you guys and have a blessed, wonderful day. Bye-bye.